Okay, so that is working. Don't know what that properties thing is. And now we can just actually do some driving. Need to turn my wheel on. There we go. Imola. Need to turn the wheel software on just to for my LEDs and everything like that. Let's load up our race setup because we're not gonna have time to do any qualifying. And oh dear. Don't have the longest of cables. Been trying to find different camera angles and I think this is still the best one for it, but I'm also kind of tempted to have like a slightly high up one, but I don't know. This camera has a stupid aspect ratio and it's really annoying. It's like a really awkward one. It's not 16:9, I don't know why it's got such an awkward aspect ratio. Okay. And they having a viewer counter there as well. You can press on it, see which platform the viewers are on. My discords are probably gonna get annoyed because I've gone live twice and it's notified my entire Discord twice. Which is good to see that the chat bot for Discord is still connected when I go live on Twitch, although I'll need to go have a look and connect it to YouTube, but do it so when it announces live on Twitch and YouTube, everyone. Pardon me. Instead of sending two messages and notifying everyone, because that's really annoying for people, and I don't want to spam my followers because I don't like being spammed. Cool. Okay. Thank you for tuning into the stream. It's really handy that I can check. It doesn't let me see again who is tuning into my stream, which is kind of annoying because it would be cool to be able to welcome people as they came in. But it does let me see when a new person tunes in, and also it does at least allow me to see how many people are on from each platform. It says one person across all platforms, and then when I press the... Wait, my wheel's not working. No. It must be because I turned it on after I turned on the game. Oh, thank goodness. That could have been a disaster. It's your mum. Thank you, Josh. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Just jumped in to do some quick open lobbies, so I've not done quali. So we're starting right at the back of the grid. And we'll see how high we can get up. Trying multi-streaming, so we're live on both Twitch and YouTube at the moment. My Streamlabs seems to be wanting to set everything as Twitch, because that's what I log into Streamlabs OBS with, is Twitch. So I need to sort that out a bit. Right, let's get a good start here, lads. These lights are really bright. I forgot to turn them down after doing the unboxing video. Put them to maximum brightness for doing the unboxing, and I forgot to turn them down. Okay, there's two positions. Oh, there's gonna be a crash. No! Killed already. Oh, my car is destroyed. I saw that crash about to happen, but I had nowhere to go because that Audi just went straight across the track. Got 20 seconds of damage. We'll stick in this race, but we're going to be very slow with this damage. You can actually see my bonnet vibrating on the straights now, because it's just hanging on. Oh, it's got understeer. What was that? By that BMW, he just completely missed the braking zone, trying to stay ahead of me, and just nearly murdered that Audi. Right, we'll send it here. Nope, didn't quite have the room. Oh, Audi's gonna bin it. He's gonna have a terrible exit, we'll get him on the straight. But with that damage from the first lap, our aero is not very good. Neither is our straight line speed. That Audi, I'm pretty sure, is the one that caused the crash on the first lap. Knew it. Oh, sorry, I have no steering. Oh, my steering's gone. To drive in a straight line, my wheel's got to be like that. Steering's gone. I knew I had to be careful with that Audi around me, because I knew he was the guy that caused that lap 1 crash. And what do you know? Causes a crash right when we're beside him. What happened there? I'm not sure you can see in the replay, but my suspension yeah, my steering just was completely gone. Look at the front of my car. Absolutely destroyed. But what did he do here? What happened here? Because I had left him plenty of room here. I knew that if we look at the other camera angles, that hello Milo, thanks for tuning into the stream. Both of the chats are working, that is perfect. How are you doing? I knew that I had to be careful of him, but I left him plenty of room on the left hand side here. And then next thing I know, I'm sent into the wall at, like, but what did he do? Because I'm sure he had plenty space, like. Right, let's watch this, okay? Right, so everyone's a bit all close up. Right, so I go to the right to block him. He goes to the left. He's got plenty of room. All he needs to do is hold the middle line. This Audi's on his left. And he just drifts to the left. He's got all the space here. So this Audi's on his left, I'm on his right. And he just drifts to the left. And takes us both out. But he is lagging a lot. So I'm not sure if that's part of it. But oh well. We'll find another lobby. That's a bit annoying to get taken out by him twice. It could just be that he's lagging a lot, because his car seemed to be pinging around, so he might just have a lot of lag. Assuming there is another ML lobby, which there doesn't appear to be. Another ML lobby. There is not another open lobby for ML. What I'm gonna do is just jump back into the server and we'll just use it to practice. So yeah. How's the stream looking, Milo? Both channels alright? I got both the chat messages onto the chat overlay, which is good. I need to set up my chat bots and chat commands for the YouTube chat as well. Apart from that, it seems to be working quite well. Good to hear. Hopefully that means everything's working. Excellent. That's good. You know what I am super annoyed about, guys? Right? I really like the wheels with, you know, the big screen on it. Like, you get the F1. It's basically like an F1 car wheel. You get them for sim racing, but they're really expensive. Right? I just bought my Moza stuff, right? Oh! Oh! I forgot to turn it on. There we go. That's it back on. Yeah, I literally just bought my new Moza stuff like a week ago, right? And then today I'm on YouTube and I see a review from Boosted Media. Moza Racing have just launched a new wheel and it's an F1 car wheel. So it's got the big computer screen and everything on it. Like a week after I bought this one, and then the screen, the F1 version comes out. But I knew that, but I didn't actually have a look at for one that had a screen because I knew they were super expensive, like $1,000, and I wouldn't be able to afford that. Whereas Moses come out with one a lot cheaper. I don't think I would have been able to afford it anyway. I think it was like $570 plus VAT. Whereas this one was only $450 in comparison with VAT. No. without that actually, I think. So there's like a £120 difference between the two, which is actually quite good compared to when you look at like Cube Controls or something like that, and some of their wheels that have screens on them, they're like £1,000, easily. But yeah, I don't think I would have been able to afford it right now anyway, but it was just annoying to go on to Moza and see their brand new F1 wheel with the screen on it be released literally a week after I bought this one. But I'm very happy with this wheel so far. I'm very happy with it. The rev limiter is something I really like on this wheel. Having the rev limiter and also the rotary encoders on the front of the wheel, they're really nice as well. Yeah. The Moza Racing, some of the stuff isn't cheap, some of it isn't necessarily cheap, but it's budget friendly in comparison to other wheels. So like the Moza, the wheel that I'm using just now isn't necessarily, the base isn't necessarily cheap at all, but it is cheap in comparison to the other wheelbases on the market. It's a good price. But yeah, I'm very happy with it. It was just annoying to see that F1 wheel released literally a week after I bought this. The other thing that I really like with this wheel, that I don't use currently but I will use when I do a bit of race room, is the clutch. It's got dual clutch, one on each side. I'm just going to pull over, let this guy by, because we're just using this to get some practice, because we've joined after the race has already started, so we're just getting a bit of practice. Oh! Why was he going slow there? Thank you very much, Craig, there, for cheering with some bits. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning into the stream as well. We're doing some multi-streaming today, trying it out. As you see in an open lobby. We got taken out, so we left. And then when we joined back, the race obviously had already started, so now we're just getting a bit of practice in. So yeah. Are you the owner of this server that we're racing in? Ah, nice. Everyone seems clean except the Audi. I'm not sure if he had very bad situational awareness or he had high ping, because he took us out both at the start and then on lap 2. But when he then crashed into the wall, he lagged all over the place, so I'm not sure if he just couldn't tell where the other cars were because of lag. Unfortunately, so yep. We're just doing some practice for we've got a league race on Friday at Imola. So I'm just trying to get some practice. I've got a new Moza direct drive wheelbase, so I've only been using it since Saturday. So I'm just trying to also get used to the new wheel as well. And it's a new car for me as well, using the Audi. So yeah, really nice wheel compared to... I had the Thrustmaster TX since I started. I got a second-hand Thrustmaster TX, used it for a couple years, to the point where the power supply blew up, and I was using a laptop charger as the power supply, as like a DIY mod to power it. But it was a really good wheel. I had the the F1 wheel add-on, but the old one, not the new one with the screen and everything on it. The older one, and really liked the TX. It was quite smooth. But yeah, just upgraded on Saturday to the direct drive wheel, and really liking it. And it's really good. Not only is it a lot heavier, so you can, there's more moderation between you feeling how much grip you have. So it's like really heavy when you have grip, and then it slowly gets lighter as you lose the grip. So it's a lot easier to push because you can tell how much grip you've got a lot easier. And yeah, just really like it. I've got the GS wheel as well, and the rev limiter is really nice, and all the buttons, the rotaries and stuff is really nice as well. They did just release an F1 wheel, like literally a week after I bought this, which looks really smart because it's got the screen on it as well. But yeah. Yeah, got a DD myself, worth the money. Definitely would agree. I would say you can definitely still be quick on like a Thrustmaster TX. You can still be quick on that. But once you get quick and you want an upgrade, I would say definitely upgrade the pedals first. That's what I did. I upgraded the pedals first because the pedals not necessarily immediately would make you quicker, but they allow you to be way more consistent because you can modulate your braking and throttle inputs so much better. So yeah, once you get quick and you're on PC, and you want to upgrade, I would say definitely upgrade the pedals first, and then when you can afford it, getting a good wheelbase definitely makes the driving experience better. That's something you find with sim racing, is upgrading the stuff won't necessarily immediately make you quicker, but it makes the driving experience a lot more enjoyable, and higher end equipment usually allows you to be more consistent, but it won't necessarily make you quicker. But if you're already a quick driver, having good equipment might help you get a little bit quicker, give you that little extra edge and be more consistent. So yeah, definitely happy with the upgrades. My next upgrade that I'll be saving up for is getting a monitor. I'm using like a 20-year-old TV. Jardier made a YouTube video roasting his followers' rigs, and I sent mine in, and he was like, I love your setup, but we have to say, Killshark's monitor has to be like 20 years old. Which is pretty much true. It was from my great grandma. I inherited the TV, and for some reason, instead of buying a gaming monitor, I bought the pedals, the PC, and the wheel first. But it's quite big. I think it's like 40 something inches, but it is only 50 Hertz. So the refresh rate isn't great, but it's quite good for having this size. Oh, please don't give me a track limit warning. Oh, I thought that would have been track limits there. I went over the line. Oh, too hard on the throttle. Yeah, 50 Hertz. I've been using it for quite... Can't remember how long I've had this TV. The whole time I've been on PC anyway, I've been using this. So yeah, 50 Hertz monitor. Well, TV. It's an old TV. It's really thick as well because it's so old. It's like probably about that thick or something at least. Maybe a bit bigger, maybe like that thick. Because it's so old. But it does the job at the end of the day. It does the job, so. But yeah, that's definitely going to be the next upgrade, is to get a gaming monitor. I'm hoping that the multi-stream is still working well. I need to sort out Streamlabs OBS because I think it's set Twitch to my default, but since I'm streaming to Restream, and then it is streaming to Twitch and YouTube, it's Streamlabs OBS is a bit confused, I think. So I do need to sort that out a bit. And I would also like to set up YouTube so I can make thumbnails and everything. Like planned streams and stuff. I do need to sort that out a bit. Gotta go, but nice stream, dude, have fun. Thank you, thanks for tuning into the stream, and thank you for the follow as well there. I actually prefer the Restream chat box, to be honest, because even though it's a separate window and not connected to the Streamlabs OBS, it's a bit annoying having the extra app. But I actually prefer being able to resize it, because the only thing with Streamlabs OBS is the chat overlay is massive, and you can't change the size of it. You can change how transparent it is, but you can't change the size of it. Whereas the Restream, I can resize it so it's just a small part in the top right corner, which is so much better because it doesn't get in the way of the racing and that, which is really handy. I just need to set up my chat bot for YouTube as well, because it's only connected to my Twitch chat, so I need to set up my chat bot for my YouTube streams as well, and then also create my YouTube like thumbnails and stuff for my streams, and then we should be good to go. Okay, so now we've done that bit of practice, we can actually do the race and do a qualifying session as well. That was judged to very, very close. So yeah, since it's handy being able to have the viewer counter of all the platforms combined, and then also it's got the it's telling me which platform each chat message is coming from, and when I press the viewer counter, it's telling me how many people are coming from each platform, which is handy to know like what platform's doing better than the other one. I prefer watching on YouTube. The player rarely crashes. Yeah, I agree. I prefer watching on YouTube, to be honest. I like the features of Twitch, like the bits, the emotes, and stuff like that, that you can unlock with watching the channel for a certain amount of time and getting points and stuff. I like all that stuff on Twitch, but yeah, I agree, especially on my phone, the Twitch player is really bad, and it always crashes, whereas YouTube it hardly ever. On PC, it's not as bad, but still I do prefer watching stuff on YouTube. I would definitely agree there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is load up my quali setup. We're actually going to be able to qualify for this one instead of starting instead of joining after the race already begun. I would be interested to see what the fastest lap of the race was there. 41.5 in the Honda. Nice. Honda is so quick now, the Honda. To be honest, if the new patch for this game had come out before I signed up for this championship, I probably would have picked the Honda over the Audi. But I signed up before the patch when the Audi was the best car. So I signed up thinking, you know what, let's try the Audi, it seems like the best all-round car. And then new patch came out and it's leaning more towards the Honda being the best car. The Audi actually got a nerf, I think, at the update. A small nerf, but still nerf. Okay, right, let's go out and do some quali. As some of you may notice, I'm using a different driving view as well. This was my original view that I used to use, and I went back to the other one. I went back to this view, but when I was playing around with my settings the other day, I found that I actually prefer this one, because now I've got this wheel is so much better. I don't feel like I need to see the in-game wheel, so yeah. How are you doing, Johnny? Bit too much curve there. Will be interesting to see. This will be the first championship I've done with the new patch, so it'll be interesting to see what cars are strong after the update and which are weak. I think the Honda's going to be the strongest, definitely. And then I think it's probably going to be the Audi or BMW. Or McLaren. I think for the first round being at Imola, it's going to be either the Honda, Audi or BMW, because at Imola, usually the BMW and Bentley as well, to be fair, actually, are usually two of the best cars here. But I'm really liking how the Audi's feeling. This will be my first championship with this car, and I quite like how it feels, to be honest. With a good setup especially, it feels super nice. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to get a third camera and put it like here but further back so you can see the wheel. But I'll just be like a cheap one like what I've got for my pedal cam. I saw on YouTube there are new cars coming, but do you know when? I actually have no idea, to be honest, Milo. I did see as well that there was some new cars coming. It looks really nice, but I'm not sure if they've announced a release date yet. They might have said this, like, what season they're going to release it, but I'm not sure. Did they announce a release date for them or not? I'm looking forward to the update. I think there might be a new Ferrari coming out as well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's coming out with this update or not though. That would be an interesting cam. I think face cam's enough. A face and foot cam. Thank you very much for the follow, Wild D. How are you doing? Yeah, that 488 looks really nice, doesn't it? Really looking forward to getting to driving that. And the new Huracan. Huracan looks really nice, to be honest. I've not really driven it much. I did drive it for the Next Level Racing GT3 Cup at Kailami in the wet, and I really liked it. With a good setup, the Lambo is really nice, but it does need a good setup, and that is really annoying. I was 4/10 up there and I just went wide. Good to hear, Wild. I am good, thank you. Just trying out some multi-streaming today. So hopefully everything is working alright. Do let me know if anything's playing up, guys, because I don't know how well it's working. Oh, I'm an idiot. Shifted into first gear there instead of second. That was a good chicane though. 6/10 off. If we can keep this together, this will be provisional pole. Got enough fuel for an extra lap as well. This should put us provisional pole. It does. Got enough fuel for one final flying lap. Oh, I mucked that up. Too much speed. Got a bit of a slide. No point actually continuing that lap at all. Just chuck a new set of tires on there. Okay, so that middle sector, that does have that corner in there that I completely mucked up. So yeah. Right, let's go out again. Got 6 minutes. See if we can improve on our lap and try and get that pole position. Mate, I love how my slot car Huracan looks, and it sucks that it's not an ACC. Oh, that's annoying. Which Huracan is it? Because there is a number of Lamborghinis in ACC. Just for different years. There's also the special one that they used for the Real Race Championship, and I forget what it's called now, but it has like that massive a wing on it that goes like down the middle of the back of the car. So you got like the engine cover on the back, and then there's like a wing that goes down the middle of that, that then has the actual rear wing on top of it at the end. But I forget what they call that Lambo now. That's quite nice to drive, although it is super understeery. You like can't take any speed into the corners at all. It's really bad for understeer. Very, very difficult to drive. It's very stable, but it's very, very understeery. And because it's not a GT3 and it's like a cup car, there's very little you can do to the setup as well, which is not helpful. Okay, 5 minutes left, guys, of quali. Let's see if we can improve our lap a little bit more. Bit of a slide out of turn 1 there. I'm not sure we're going to be able to keep the pace up. Yeah, this lap is gone. We'll heat up the tyres and we'll go again on the next lap. Might only have time for 2 laps after this, I'm not sure. Oh, we've just been beaten by 2.5 tenths, so we will need to push on the next 2 laps. Need to heat up these tyres a bit. Bit wide. Touch the gravel slightly, just enough to lose a little bit of time. Oh, we're 2 tenths down now. Don't think we're gonna get pole on this lap anyway. Do have time for another one. Okay, got time for one more flying lap. Tires aren't up to pressure, which isn't helpful, but oh well. They're like 1 psi too low, which is maybe why I was sliding around a bit more than I usually would. Anyway, let's see if we can get it on the front row at least. That was nice. 10th up. Come on. Need a little bit more. Tenth and a half. Two and a half tenths. Come on. 3 tenths. Two and a half. Nearly 3. This should put us P2. No! No! The rear stepped out on the entry to that corner. Man, I actually went 4 tenths up going into those final 2 corners as well. That might have been enough for pole. Ah, that is annoying. Just the way I braked, I lost the rear of the car. The rear stuck out. Yeah, don't close ACC. Give us flashbacks of that mile. Yeah. Oh, I wanna look at the replay there because that was really annoying. What did I do? Oh, I just had too much steering angle in. So here, I think I went up like 4 tenths of a second. So if I'd kept the final corner clean, I could have gone pole. But I think here, I braked on this curb, which is usually alright. But I think I had too much steering input. Yeah, I think I had too much steering input as I hit the brakes, so the back of the car just stepped out a little bit, but it was enough to lose time, and that is annoying. Ah, so close. Oh, what? What? Quali just went super close. I thought we had put it P2. That is the closest open lobby I've ever seen. Top 5 separated by 4 tenths. And that is C. Hamilton. Which I believe was in our stream just a few minutes ago. Oh man. That's actually really annoying that we lost out on that pole. I think I'm gonna chuck in 45 litres and just hope that's enough. Right. No. Open lobbies are not usually that close. That's why I was surprised. Because I've never seen open lobbies that close. Literally we were P2, looked at the replay, came back as everyone finished their final laps and we dropped 2 positions. That's what I would expect in the league. Especially like our Coach Dave endurance series quality or something like that. That's what I would expect in that. But yeah, I was not expecting that there. Right. So that is C. Hamilton, which I believe is the Craig that was in our stream a few minutes ago. But that's how close it is sometimes. Like that, just a tenth of a second we lost on that final 2 corners could have meant the difference between like 4 positions. So yeah, right, let's see what we can do here, guys. What we need to do is try get a really, really good start and get to that inside line, because I'm on the outside going into the first corner. I really don't want to be there at all. I want to get a good start. Is stream showing now? Oh, hopefully it'll fix itself in a second, because I've just started the race, so I can't actually do anything right now. Oh, round the outside of Craig. That was a nice move there. He left us the space as well. Hopefully that sorts itself out in a second. And it'll hopefully find the game. And I can't, because I'm in the middle of the race, I can't actually sort that out, I'm afraid, guys. Yeah, just let me know if it refreshes itself. Don't know why it's done that. Right, leader's got a drive through, so we are net P2. Oh my goodness, that was wide. Has the stream sorted itself yet, guys, or is it still looking for a game capture? Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, guys. This is actually a really exciting battle as well that we're having with Hamilton here. I don't even know how to fix that, to be honest. That makes no sense at all. If I wasn't in a battle, I would do it on the home straight. I would try see if I could sort it, but I'm in like a 4-way battle for P2, so I can't actually come off the game, which is really annoying. Leaders have binned it. We've got net lead. Well, we have the lead, sorry. We are leading the race. That is so annoying that the stream isn't working. It's so annoying. We are leading the race right now. In a great battle as well. Thank you very much for the follow, Mechanic. What an exciting first 2 laps, going from P4 to P1. And unfortunately the stream isn't working, which I do apologise for, but I can't actually fix it until after the race. I just hope it sorts itself out at some point during this race, because we've still got 16 minutes left. Yeah, unfortunately, Johnny, I have really annoying as well. We're leading the race. We've got a great 3-way battle for the lead of the race, but unfortunately, for some reason, the game capture stopped working just before I started the race, so couldn't actually do anything. But yeah, we're actually having quite a good race here, battling for the lead. We're currently leading with 15 minutes to go, but the game capture just stopped working. So I'll have to sort that out after the race, which is a bit annoying. C. Hamilton, Craig Hamilton, I think, who was in the stream a few minutes ago, is in this race now as well. Had a great battle with him. He started just ahead of us. He's dropped down to P4. But yeah, that's really annoying. The game capture isn't working. Sort it out as soon as we finish the race. But we still got 14 minutes, unfortunately, left of it. This is kinda annoying right now. I've got two cars right behind me trying to steal the lead, but I'm just towing them on the straight. They're getting my slipstream, and it's really annoying. And I'm faster through the corners, but they're gaining a lot on me through the straights. Audi is holding its own though on the straights, which is good. Try ACC on controller, yeah. I know a few guys back on Xbox that used it. Yeah. But yeah, I do know a few guys on Xbox that used to use controller on ACC. I mean, I started on Project Cars 2 with a controller. Oh, he really went into the back of me. Obviously went a bit slow up the hill there. Oh man, guys, we've got a four-way battle for the lead here, and the game capture isn't working. Goodness me. I'm actually annoyed. I don't know what else I can actually... Is there anything else I can do to refresh it somehow? Don't think there's anything I can do whilst I'm driving. I crashed because I was trying to look at the screen. What an idiot. I was trying to sort it and I hit a wall. Right, let me try sort this game capture then. Oh well, that's annoying. I just binned it. I was like, I thought I'll just do it on the straight. And I was like, actually, nah, I'm not going to do that. So I pressed escape. I was like, I'll do it after the race instead. And I then hit a wall. What an idiot. You know what it was? Is there's the pit lane entry sticks out. So whilst I pressed Windows, the window button, and it brought up the window thing. And I was like, nah, I'll just do it after the race. Pressed escape. But it was too late. That's really annoying. I must have just clicked the pit lane entry or something. I feel really dumb now. Right, let me try re-adding a game capture because the game capture does not seem to be working at the moment. Yeah, I'll show in the replay. Why is my game capture not working? My game is definitely working. There we go. It wasn't in, my game wasn't in full screen mode. Okay, I will show you guys the replay of me being a really dumb person. What an idiot. What an idiot I am. But yeah. Oh. That's chat. Uh, right. Okay, I see the problem here. So when I have full screen mode on, it's getting rid of the chat, and now the game capture is working. What is going on? Now the game capture is working when I don't have that. Anyway, this is me being a very dumb person. Right, so we are leading the race, right? Leading the race. Four-way battle for the lead. And then I get to here, and I'm like, this is really good content. Let's see if we can get the game capture work. So I open my Windows, press the Windows, and then I'm like, actually, let's just leave it. We're not going to have time to do this. So I press escape, and I hit that wall. I turned too early, and just literally hit the wall. What idiot I am. Oh well, we will do it again, and see what we can do on the next time around. But yeah, that was a bit dumb by me, to be honest. So yeah, I feel really dumb. But yeah, what was ironic is I pressed the Windows button to see if I could get into it whilst I was on the straight, and then I was like, nah, let's just leave it. We're leading the race. We'll do it afterwards. It's only an open lobby anyway, just how I'm messing around. But yeah, that was a bit dumb by me, to be honest. Yeah, in, stay out. Yeah, yeah. That was a bit embarrassing, especially considering we were leading the race with a four-way battle for it. But oh well. It's unfortunate, yeah. How are you doing, Boris? Long time no see. How's racing been going? So now my game capture is working, at least. Not don't much had back issues, so couldn't just looking to jump. It's a shame. You recovering soon then? Are you recovering alright? Oh yeah, and the PC updates are really annoying. There's so many updates. I just binned it on the million curbs around here, first day on the track, and still learning what will kill me. What we're gonna do is chuck on a new set of tires and go out again. A lot better now. But being 50-50 with the game, also been playing R Factor 2. Nice. Sir Foch is here. Hello, indeed. I wonder if he's streaming. For reference, Foch is very popular and extremely quick Twitch streamer. Is she live right now? No, he's not live. That's annoying. That is Foch there, who's a very, very quick driver. Yeah, it's not streaming right now. Oh, right, cool. Didn't know that at all. How do you find R Factor, Boris? Because I tried it, and the graphics and everything looked terrible on mine, but I couldn't get the official free content to download properly. It would only download the mod content, which looked pretty rubbish. And I didn't really know what graphics settings to use and stuff. And I just found the game didn't look that great. The force feedback was good, but just how the graphics were, I found pretty rubbish. But then when I watched some YouTube videos of it, the graphics looked really good. So how did you find it? Did you have to do a lot of graphics adjustments, or what did you do? Ah, okay, right. Right, yeah. So I'll have to have a look at some mods and that stuff for it. Graphics mods. But yeah, I can't remember. I think if we raced Foch or not. Yes! We raced and beat him in the Mercedes 80k esports series. That's good if the graphics are alright. On mine, it was like there was something wrong with it. It just seemed really bad graphics, but it was also a modded track, so that might be why. I might delete it and reinstall it and see if I can get the free content that's official content to download. But yeah, we did race Foch in the Mercedes 80k championship in round 1. Try Silverstone. The M4 GT3 at Silverstone is a really good combo on ACC as well. Good to see it's the same on R Factor too. I will definitely try that. I'll delete it and reinstall it and see if I can get it to sort itself out. Definitely. Oh, Foch has left the lobby. Oh well. But yeah. Yeah, the sounds are really nice as well. But yeah, round 1 of the ATK Esports Championship that Mercedes won. Foch is insanely quick in the Ferrari, but isn't as quick in the Mercedes. Because I would not be able to beat Foch if he was in the Ferrari, but in the Mercedes we were able to beat him. So I think he's definitely more of a Ferrari driver. He's very, very quick in that Ferrari. How he tunes it and everything. How much does R Factor cost? I'm not actually sure, to be honest. I'm not actually 100% sure. Remember correctly, I think I might have got it for free as part of a bundle or something. Alright, nice. I bought it when I first... I think either I bought it or I got it like when I first got PC, and I just don't really play it. I would quite like to get into Race Room though, because the esports team that I'm on have like some of their drivers, like Luciano and a number of other ones, are like some of the top drivers on Race Room. I think there was the Sim Racing Expo Championship for one of the rounds. I think a quarter of the grid was ballast drivers. I think it's this week or last week. the Sim Racing Expo Championship on Race Room, and a quarter of the grid was ballast drivers. So I definitely would like to try and get into some Race Room as well. I love how many cars and tracks. Race Room gives me like Project Cars 2 vibe, with all the cars and all the tracks. But I would also like to try out a bit of R Factor as well. 25.79 on Steam at the moment. Right, nice. I can't remember if I bought it or got it or not, but one of the place that I bought some of the games when I moved to PC is CD Keys, and they sell them really cheap. They're legit. I've bought all my games through them. They're really good as well. Customer service. There was one time I bought 2 games by accident instead of 1, and as long as you don't press redeem code, they just send you a refund. So they're quite good, and they're a lot cheaper as well. So if you are looking to buy anything else, CD Keys is quite good. For stuff like that, especially the games that aren't brand new, their prices are really good. Right, now that this race is ending, we can go out to quali again, and let's see if we can have another good battle for the lead again, because that was really annoying that the stream didn't work for that one, and then that I did the most dumbest thing ever. This Porsche Cup car, I'm not sure if anyone's tried this yet, is super nice to drive. Super nice. It's very, very hard to control, but it's like super fun to drive. 100% agree, always search about. Yeah, I would agree. You have to be careful buying the game codes that are legit, but as long as you maybe just have a quick Reddit search, just search in the company on Google, like, is it legit? And most of the game companies have, you can go on Reddit and find out if it's legit or not pretty quick. But yeah, CD Keys is really good. I've used that a number of times. I've used that for pretty much all my games. I think there's 1 or 2 things that I've bought. What was it now? I bought DLCs for ACC. Some of them on Steam, like the brand new one, the brand new ones that weren't on CD Keys yet. I bought them from Steam, but pretty much everything else I bought CD Keys. So is G2A. Don't think I've looked at G2A before. I will have a look at that one. I agree, you are rubbish. Thank you. Thank you very much, Johnny. Right. That should be the quality setup. Let's go out now. Also, Boris, we just got a direct drive wheelbase now. Only been using it since the weekend, so not quite quick on it just yet. Still getting used to it a bit. But got the Moza R9 with the GS wheel. They released that new Formula 1 wheel with the screen and everything on it like a week after I bought this. But this is really nice. The force feedback is really good with it being a direct drive. This one has the buttons light up, which is really nice. And it's got rotary encoders as well on the front that are really good, and it's got an LED rev limiter as well, which is really nice. Yeah, massive difference, definitely. Are you on the CSL DD still, or did you change wheelbases? I use an EBA. I don't know if it's in the UK. I don't know if I've heard of it or not, to be honest. Yeah, it's really nice having the rotary encoders for like the traction control and ABS stuff. The first couple days, the only thing I did do is because these buttons that light up, they have the stuff already written on them, like pit limiter. I assigned my buttons for that stuff, and then I went down the straight and I turned the ignition off because it was, I pressed the button that I used to have as the pit stop information, but now it's actually the ignition button, so just turned off the car mid-straight. Was not fun. I had no issues with the CSL DD, so no point in changing. Yeah, end of the day, I think once you get a direct drive wheelbase, you won't need to upgrade the base for a long time. Only if you want more power. But for like me, this is plenty power. I mean, you can always buy new wheels and stuff if you want different wheels and things. But the actual base should last a good while. And if you're having no issues with it, then as you say, no point in changing. I was looking, originally I was going to buy a CSLDD, but then the two people that two of my teammates that I raced with in Ballas Esports, they had CSLDDs, and both of them had issues. Like, issues that meant they couldn't use it. And that put me off it. Because just it seemed like a lot of bad reviews, and a lot of it seemed very bad components, as in like a lot of plastic components and stuff like that. And it just seemed like, especially the quick release of the Moza, seemed superior from the reviews I looked at. But the Fnatic CSLDD was my original choice. But then when the Moza was released, I ended up going with that. Right, that was not a very quick lap, so we need to push to get a quick lap in. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, Joshua had issues, and so did Jors. Jors had CSLDD he bought, I think when it was fairly new. He had to send it back. He had to wait like 8 months or something for Fnatic to fix it. It was like 8 months or something, and I was like, I can't be 8 months without a wheel. So yeah, that just kinda put me off buying the Fnatic. Yeah, I mean, when they're working, they're fantastic. The CSLDD, with the side mount options as well, that's quite good. And Fnatic have got a really big ecosystem as well. And also with you doing I'm not sure if you still do, but I know previously you did the Xbox and the PC. Having such a big ecosystem while still being direct drive is really good. But yeah, it was just so many people having issues with them just put me off it. Right, yep. Just got beaten by 9/10. I expected that because that was a slow lap. Got an LMR guy as well in here. One of your teammates, Boris. Oh, that was too deep. That was far too deep. Lost like 2/10 or something there. And invalid. Beautiful. Right, alright. Have you changed to a new team? Or are you not in any teams at the moment? Oh man, this might have put us provisional pole as well if we had got this lap. Yeah, I was gonna say, you've still got LMR Boris, which is why I thought you were still in the team. Well, I'm not sure if you can change your Twitch name. I remember for my Twitch channel there being something about it not letting me change the name, but I'm not sure if that was because I just made it or not. Yeah. I mean, if you're looking for a team, I would give you the Ballas team director's contact details. Because you're definitely quick enough. So yeah, I would forward on Jemis as the team director. I can forward his details over to you if you're looking for a team to join. Ah, okay, right, yeah. Right, yeah. So you still doing Xbox as well? But yeah, if you switch and you're looking to get into like some high level PC stuff and that, then definitely give me a shout and I'll forward the details over. Contact details for Ballas. That's really annoying, I mucked up those final two corners as well. One day a week. Still keeping the Xbox guys entertained at least. Oh, bad exit, bad exit. You said I didn't go deep there that time. Oh, forgot to look at the fuel gauge. Ran out of fuel, I was 3/10 up. Too busy trying to get another good lap. After mucking up the final sector there, that I forgot to check I had enough fuel for that lap. Yeah, so lost a lot of time. Actually, compared to the other guy, I've lost. Oh, yeah, it's gone a lot quicker there. But first and middle sector, I've only lost a tenth, and then it's that final sector, which is where I've lost that most time. Yeah, just ran out of fuel. Too busy trying to improve my lap time, and forgot to check I actually had enough fuel for the rest of that lap there. That's why for the race you use a fuel calculator. So that doesn't happen. I've always fueled with like a lot extra fuel, and then there was one race where I didn't, and I just fueled like 5 liters extra because I was like P2. I was starting P2, and I wanted to make sure I was quick. Yeah, I didn't have enough fuel for the final lap, and I had to pit with 1 lap left, and I was P2. It was like gonna be a podium. It was at Bathurst as well. I was so annoyed. It was in the dark as well, so it was such a hard race. Couldn't believe it. Alright, we've got 3.5 minutes, so definitely got one final flying lap, maybe two if we can, but I'm not sure if we will have time or not. Let's see. Hopefully the game capture is still working. Yeah, it was at Bathurst, yeah. It was on Xbox quite a while ago. You know the channel well, Milo. But yeah, since then I always make sure that I double check the fuel calculations. That scarred me. Right, let's try to get a good lap here together, guys, and we are going to have enough time for 2 flying laps. This one probably isn't going to be that quick because the tyres aren't quite up to pressure yet. But if we get that hairpin nice and tidy, we should at least gain or knock off a couple more tenths of a second. This McLaren might get in our way. That was a bad exit there. Need to get this hairpin tidy. Bit of an early apex there. Yeah, that was terrible. Apex the corner too early and then couldn't get on the throttle. Yeah, when Project Cars 2 was still the main sim. Oh my goodness, that was slow by him. Why was he braking so hard there? Where did he go? Oh, he's gone to the side and stopped. Yeah, I was switching between ACC and the Bentley, Project Cars 2 with the Porsche and the Clios. Project Cars 2 is still my fastest sim. But yeah. Right guys, we'll go for another flying lap. I knew that McLaren might get in the way. We weren't on that good a lap anyway because I mucked up the hairpin, so oh well. Just didn't expect him to brake so hard there. Because there you pretty much just need to lift. You don't hardly need to brake there. Alright. Okay, just stop in the middle of the track at 260 kilometers an hour. Tiny bit up after the first 2 corners. That was a bit slidey. Didn't gain any time there at all. That was very close to invalidating that lap. Just lost all the time in the final 2 corners there. Again. That was annoying. Oh well. Had a lot more time in the lap. I'm actually going to adjust the tyre pressures and save them for the next lobby so we don't have to run such low tyre pressures again. Oh. Quali dry 15 20 quali dry 15 21 race load fuel and strat 46 liters, and the game capture is working as we about to start the race. I think I will be closing up the stream after this race, guys, as I will need to go. Right. 30 seconds. So we got the LMR Porsche behind us, and then we've got Simo Fumi. Now I wonder if he's going to be in the league that we were in on Friday, because he was in the practice server, but the practice server was public, so anyone can join it. So I'm not sure the practice server for the league this weekend, they've made it public for some reason. So I'm not sure if he is or not, but he might be in the league. Not this weekend, this Friday.
Stay double file.
Oh, that is not good. Yeah, don't press the pedals when you just had an operation on your foot. Use assign a button. We got a better start than the BMW. We're going to have to send it around the outside into the first corner. Late on the brakes. He's going to go for it on the inside though. Could not go around the outside there, unfortunately. Yeah, just use the max, everything. Bit wide there, that might be a track limit warning. Someone didn't start for some reason, and it's still there. Yeah, that was a warning, I expected that, went a bit wide. I saw the BMW make a mistake and I tried to take advantage, but I went too wide. Too much curb, too much curb. Bit of a slide. That Porsche's catching us. That was a slow lap by me as well, which didn't help. Still 15 minutes to go. Let's try hold on to this P2. Yeah, be careful of the pit entry, that's for sure. And understeered there. Tried to take a bit more speed into that corner than I should have. Because we've got the league on Friday, I'm deliberately trying to push as hard as I can to explore the limits of the car. Because as I said, it's a new car for me. But I pushed a bit too past the limit there. A bit far. Just took too much speed into the first two corners there. That Porsche seems to not take any entry curb into that chicane. He might have just missed his braking point though. Nah, don't worry. I just sometimes look at the chat at the wrong point, and there I just understeered. So don't worry at all. I'd rather there's people in the chat because otherwise I just talk a load of rubbish. Right, we are gaining on this Porsche though, so hopefully we can get P2 back. He goes wide. Oh, completely mucked up the brakes there. Porsche seems to be slow on the chicane as well, so I seem to gain a bit on him there. It's good up the hill though. It's got, with its acceleration, it's really good up that hill. Lost a lot of time though there with that slide. Going around the fast left. Big slide there again. Need to watch that in the race because I did that in quali as well, where the back end of the car just stepped out a bit. Costs you a lot of time. Yeah, so it's Having that extra RPM is good up the hills as well. Good on the acceleration. Good gearing as well. But that is one thing. The straight line speed of the Porsche isn't great, but the acceleration is really good out the corners. Slide out that hairpin again. We need to try to get this Porsche. Seems really unsettled going through those final two corners, the Porsche though. Let's get a bit of a toe. Yeah, definitely. The straight line speed is not that great in the Porsche. But through the corners, the Porsche is a monster. It's fantastic through the corners. Need to try force this Porsche into a mistake though. To be honest, if I just stay this distance from him, I might get him on the home straight. Bit of dirty air there. Yeah. I'm not sure if there is a Honda in this lobby right now, I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure if there is one in this lobby. That back marker may be breaking the concentration of the Porsche going into that left-hander there. Right, let's see if our straight line speed can help us here, guys. Gonna sit in this Porsche's toe. Use the straight line speed. Here we go. He's gonna go for the inside, he's gonna go for the outside. Why did he go for the outside there? Oh, sorry. I'll get the position back there. That was a bit clumsy by me on the entry. Brake too late. I'll give that position back. Because I mucked up the braking there and just pushed him wide onto the curbing there. Well, I didn't realise that BMW was so close behind. But yeah, we will have to make up ground again now though. But yeah, that wouldn't have been a fair move if I kept that position. No! Touch the gravel. Oh, 100% Russell and Bottas flashbacks there. The Audi seems very good on the straights though. Like, I'm on maximum wing, and it's still really good. Hold the inside. Not gonna get a good exit, but I'm gonna have the inside. He's gonna stick it around the outside. Now it's my turn to go around the outside. Do a switchback if we can. Oh, I clipped the curb. I tried to switch back on him up the hill, but I clipped the curb in trying to do that, which completely mucked it up. The only thing I am slowly realising is whilst we're having this great battle, not only are we losing time, but that BMW right behind us is catching quite quickly. Well, he has caught us now. But yeah, you can see at the start of the straight, the Porsche seems to be a bit quicker. But it's the top speed, near the end of the straight, that the Porsche really lacks. Oh, that was a send. Thought he was going to go to the inside. Yeah, pretty much. BMW wants to join in this battle. And I tried to give the Porsche room. No. I gave the Porsche too much space there. Porsche was on my inside. Oh, my engine's gone. I gave the Porsche space and I went too wide. Oh, that was annoying. BMW was just behind me and I was looking at the BMW, but then as I turned in I saw the Porsche and I think I braked whilst I was sideways. That is annoying. That is annoying. Too busy looking at the BMW and I completely mucked up there. Too much speed into that corner. And then mucked up the starter as well. Stalled the engine when I tried to get away. That is a bit annoying. I went and binned it there. Good battle though. We will have a look at the replay there. Yeah, definitely. You had a nil plan. Can't remember how to say replay on this, but yeah, I just completely mucked up there because I tried to leave the Porsche the space, but because I was so wide, I just had no grip at all. So when I braked, the car just immediately slid. And then I nearly saved it as well, but because the Porsche was there, I clipped the Porsche and took... I'm not sure if I took the BMW out as well. We've got a bit of damage now, so we're a bit slow. I'm not sure if I took the BMW out as well, or if I just took the Porsche out. But yeah, just collected both of us there. Coming on to the final lap anyway. Oh, right, I see what you mean. Yes. Sorry. I thought you just couldn't find an emoji with a P on it. I thought it was only a B, so that's why I thought you meant a plan, but now I get it. Right, leader on final lap now. We will be closing up the stream once we have a look at the replay there, guys, because I have to go, unfortunately. But man, that was annoying that I completely lost the grip. That is the problem. We had a good battle with the Porsche going around the outside in Sector 2 as well, or Sector 3. We went side by side. But just that corner, because you've got to brake decently hard when you have that much speed and you're so wide, it's just very hard to get the grip. Absolutely. Well, chat's been busy today, guys. 100 chat messages so far. Restream has just told me. Thanks for everyone tuning into the stream. Got to keep the Saudi behind us now. We've got a bit of damage, but just got to watch that the Saudi doesn't get past us. We're out the podium places anyway. No! That was such a bad exit. No! It's gonna be a race to the line. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh ho! That was close. Let's before the replay resets itself, let's have a quick look at that replay there. So yeah, the Porsche's on my inside, and I'm also looking at a BMW directly behind me, and I thought the Porsche was going to send it, so I go wide, but the Porsche stayed behind, so I should have just turned in at the normal point, but because I tried to leave the Porsche space on the outside, I was then too wide for the corner, so I lost all the grip, and I actually save it, look, but because the Porsche's there, I end up going straight into the Porsche, taking us both out. But yeah, oh well. And then I stalled the car trying to get away. I stalled the engine, which is why I just all of a sudden stop here. But oh well. You had 9 wing for sure. That was a close one. That was a GG. That was a GG race to the line there. That was close. Like, look, I just had such a bad. Again, I lost the rear grip there. Get a bit of a slide. Have such a bad exit. And such a close one there. Right. Okay, guys. So as always, thank you for tuning into the stream. Hope you enjoyed. I will just gonna close up the stream now. I might not stream again until Friday for the league race, which is at. I'll probably start the stream around 8 o'clock. I think the practice session is 7 till 8, and then quali starts at 8. So I'll probably start it around about when just as practice is finishing. YouTube Boris. Thanks everyone for tuning into the stream. Hope you enjoyed.